Mental Masturbation Part 2. So I have to do a Part 2 to this video because it got a great response. But also there was another part I wanted to piggyback on because it was part of it. So we've been sold a dream our whole lives. TV did a great job, music does it. The news outlets, social media, we've been sold dreams. And when you finish school, elementary school, high school, junior high school, university, real life hits you, and it hits you like a ton of bricks. And the way it hits you, it can make you have a lot of rage. I don't want to call it red pill, and I don't want to call it blue pill. What I want to call this is reality hits you, and reality makes you mad. You're mad because you feel betrayed, you feel like you've been lied to your whole life, and you don't know where to go from here. You don't even know what to believe anymore. The great news is, reality doesn't have to be bad forever. If your reality is bad now, it can change. Living in a dream state, though, that is bound for a lot of disaster, and you're opening yourself up to a lot of danger, to be deceived, fooled, and thrown to the side. So you have to be able to accept reality. You have to be able to see danger from a distance and avoid it. See danger from a distance and prepare. If you jump on a motorcycle, you may be scared of riding the motorcycle, but you still need to wear a helmet, and you still need to wear gloves and things to protect you. It's not to say that an accident will happen, but it protects you in case. When you drive a vehicle, you need to put on your seatbelt. You need to have your insurance, your driver's license, in case you're pulled over. Not to say that you will, and the chances of you of getting pulled over is actually probably maybe 10%. Let's be real. Maybe in the States, if you look like me, it's higher, but here in Canada, it's low. But that one time you didn't have the driver's license and the insurance, there's going to be consequences. So you have to understand consequences, and you have to be at peace with knowing that reality for things. You didn't get hired for the job, not only because you didn't know people or you weren't a referral, not just because you didn't have a resume, but you didn't really stand out. That's why. Right? You didn't make the team because you're not good enough. That's fine. The thing is, for a lot of the things that we get butthurt about, those things are changeable. If it's something about your race, we can't change that. If it's something about your gender, we cannot change that. If it's something about where you're currently at, you probably cannot change it now, but you can probably change it eventually. Right? So, know the truth, accept the truth, and try to do whatever you can do to change your reality. That is the focus. Because, like I mentioned in the first episode, with the what's the affirmation, scriptures, positive feedback, a bunch of research, a bunch of unnecessary information you're taking in without doing what is necessary, this part in particular focuses more on what you need to be doing in particular. Especially before you set those goals, you have to know the reality. You have to know how things are. You have to know how manipulative people can get. You have to know that most of us are superficial. Most of us have dark motives. Even though it's not on purpose, it's human instincts. You have to know that. You have to know that to keep yourself working hard, keep yourself disciplined, keep yourself determined and accountable, but also to protect yourself. Right? Protect yourself. These things we see on television, movies, from music, and for social media isn't real. What is happening in your life is evidence on what you should be doing or what you shouldn't be doing. Your life shows you. It's a reflection on the things you could work on or the things that you've done to get you in the spot that you are. You have to be at peace with that. I'm not saying that you're not a valuable person. I'm not saying you're not a potential or you cannot get anywhere in life. But you have to accept the consequences of things. You have to accept the truth. Lying to yourself doesn't do any good. Lying to yourself about the dangers of things doesn't do you any good. Go in any situation prepared. I know in the first episode, a lot of individuals overdo it when it comes to that before doing something. But we're speaking in context of that you're in it. Don't ignore dangers. Don't ignore red flags. Don't ignore what could possibly put you at risk. Part of a mindset that is very delusional and a mindset that basically spikes your dopamine, basically a masturbation, that is dangerous. It's dangerous. You're almost in your feelings and you're not in your logic. You always need to be logical to protect yourself, always. So what I want you to take from this video is stop mentally masturbating from the sense of not accepting reality, not accepting there's consequences, not accepting there's things required from you, not accepting people can do you wrong, are manipulative and are superficial. The truth in general. Don't run away from it. You know what I mean? I know it can be a trap amongst us Christians to have the Word of God, have the scriptures, have everything in the Bible, but ignore dangers in front of us. You have to be equipped to use what you know to fight against the dangers. But also, what if you don't have to fight the dangers? What if you can identify from a distance and you can just do things to avoid it? If I'm to get on the motorcycle, I'll put on everything I need to put to protect myself so that when it happens, nothing happens. It's not to say that my skills aren't on par, but a lot of you just take things too personal. Like, just because we say protect yourself doesn't mean that you're careless. Just because we say you weren't good enough for this position doesn't mean that you can never be good enough for that position. Just because we say accept your reality and your reality right now isn't great doesn't mean that that reality can't change. Alright? I just wanted to give you perspective. But stop mentally masturbating by not accepting reality, by not accepting consequences, the truth. Staying in dream state and lying to yourself doesn't bring you closer to your goals. So I hope this video gave you some value. If it did, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos like this. And I'll catch you in the next video. God bless you.